I didn't say a word. The clock ticked again. 3:16, and still counting. Margaret never rushed anyone. It was the first thing they noted in her staff reviews: methodical, gentle, precise. She moved through the ward carefully, like each step mattered, like she was holding time itself in her hands. She put down the clipboard, glanced at me once, then walked on, past me, down the long corridor, as if my answer didn't matter anymore. I followed, the silence growing heavier with every step. The lights flickered on, one by one, tracking her movement like a breath drawn in slow, deliberate doses. Strangely, this wing's electricity had been cut decades ago. Yet here, the glow filled the halls, making everything too bright, too clean, like it was waiting, holding its breath for something that never came. She stopped outside an old patient room. The door creaked open on its own. Inside, the bed was made. Fresh sheets, crisp, untouched. No dust, no sign of neglect, just as if someone had prepared it moments ago. "This is where they wait," Margaret said quietly. "The ones who can hear the bell before it rings." I asked about the others. The ones who died, who never answered, who sat in those old chairs waiting. Her eyes met mine in a way that felt like she was seeing more than the surface. "They didn't die," she said softly. "They were late." She explained it as if reading a chart, calm and steady. When the outbreak hit, patients were rushed out too fast. Names crossed off lists, times recorded wrong. Some were marked finished long before their time. Margaret stayed behind to fix it. Night after night, she rang the bell, quietly, patiently, waiting for every last one to answer. Some never did. Others heard it too soon, and some stayed when they should have gone. And even after she died, the list kept going. It passed on, to the building, to the time itself. She reached into her pocket and pulled out the bell striker, old brass, worn smooth from years of use. "Now, it rings whether I want it to or not," she said with a tired smile. "I just write it down." The clock ticked again. 3:17. Then came the sound. Not loud. Not jarring. Just a pressure in the air, like a breath held too long finally letting go. Margaret made a note on her form. I felt it. A pull, not toward her, but to the bed. I stepped back. She didn't stop me. She just looked exhausted. "If you leave," she said quietly, "someone else will hear it next." Behind me, the lights began to fade. The echo of the bell slipped away. And I finally understood. Margaret Hale wasn't haunting this place. She was trapped here,